Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Kirsten Martin, Dean of Carnegie Mellon University's Heinz College of Information Systems and Public Policy, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to this celebration. To the proud family members, friends, and loved ones here in person and joining us on live stream, thank you. Your support, encouragement, and belief in these graduates help make this moment possible. We're thrilled to share this milestone with you. And to our graduates, congratulations. Today marks both the completion of your time at Heinz College and the beginning of what comes next. You leave Carnegie Mellon with the skills to analyze, to build, and to lead. And you carry a responsibility to use those tools with intention, care, and purpose. The challenges ahead are complex, and so is the world, but so is your preparation. You're ready. I was going to say next, please join me in giving our graduates a well-deserved round of applause, but you guys are way, way ahead of me. There you go. Graduates, please also take a moment to thank those who supported you along the way. We should have a big round of applause for your family and friends and a preview of Mother's Day, a happy Mother's Day for all the mothers out there. We're also joined today by the faculty and staff who worked tirelessly to create the Heinz College experience and commencement, I will add. Through their teaching, mentorship, and dedication, they help turn curiosity into capability and ideas into impact. Faculty and staff, please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. Thank you, faculty and staff. Now I'd like to introduce some of the people seated on the stage today. Jonathan Cantor, the former Assistant Attorney General for the Antitrust Division at the U.S. Department of Justice, is our keynote speaker today. Doreen Basma, who has the longest title ever in the history of Heinz College, is our Interim Associate Dean of Academic Programs and Associate Dean for Strategic Initiatives and Student Success at Heinz College. Amelia Haviland, E.J. Barron Professor of Health Systems Management and Statistics and the Senior Associate Dean of Faculty and Research. Randy Trezak, the Interim Senior Director for the School of Information Systems and Management and the Information Security Policy and Management Program Director at Heinz. And Chris Goranson, the Senior Director for the School of Public Policy and Management at Heinz. And to our esteemed faculty members joining us on stage today, thank you for being here to celebrate our graduates. Two longtime members of our faculty are retiring this year, and I'd like to take a minute to introduce them. First, Sylvia Barutsky is teaching professor. Oh, there, you can go. Sylvia has a lot of fans. So now I'll tell the rest of you why they're cheering. Today, Sylvia is a teaching professor of political science and international relations. Since joining Heinz College in 2001, Sylvia has shaped generations of students through her teaching, mentorship, and scholarship. Her work, which focuses on democracy, social policy, and human rights in Latin America, has advanced both academic understanding and real-world impact. Sylvia is a dedicated mentor and steadfast champion of inclusive excellence in our community. She's earned numerous teaching awards, including the Marcia Wade Award for Teaching Excellence, the Elliott Dunlop Smith Award for Distinguished Teaching and Educational Service, and the Otto A. Davis Award for her commitment to social and racial justice. In 2025, in honor of Sylvia's extraordinary contributions to our community, Heinz College established the Sylvia Brzezinski Founders Fellow Award, endowed in perpetuity through the American Society for Public Administration. Each year, this fellowship will support and recognize emerging leaders in public service. The award is an endearing reflection of Sylvia's deep commitment to developing the next generation of policy leaders. Sylvia, we all thank you for the impact that you've had on this college, on your students, and on the field. Please join me in congratulating her. Laura Sinnott is Associate Teaching Professor of Healthcare Policy and Management. She joined Heinz College as faculty in 2004 and served as Executive Director for Healthcare Management Programs from 2004 to 2008. With more than 2 decades at CMU, Laura has shaped the experiences of hundreds of graduate students through her teaching in project management and strategy and her deep engagement with the Masters of Medical Management and Healthcare Analytics programs. Laura has taught every one of the 33 Master of Medical Management cohorts since the program began, a testament to the commitment, care, and consistency she's provided for her students. Laura's students, many of whom are now leaders across healthcare, have benefited from her expertise, her practical experience, and her commitment to helping them navigate complex challenges. Laura, thank you for the impact you've had on this community. Please join me in congratulating Laura. And now it is my pleasure to introduce to you our keynote speaker, Jonathan Cantor. Jonathan is a distinguished service professor at Heinz College and the former Assistant Attorney General for the Antitrust Division at the U.S. Department of Justice, where he served as the administration's most senior antitrust enforcement official from 2021 to 2024. He was nominated by the President of the United States and confirmed by the United States Senate in a bipartisan vote. As Assistant Attorney General, Jonathan led landmark enforcement efforts across sectors including technology, healthcare, housing, media, labor, and defense. I will say and add, he is probably the main reason why we see action being taken across industries right now around antitrust in all the different states, because he showed it was possible. So before Jonathan went to the Department of Justice, a lot of people thought it wasn't possible to actually bring actions, and he showed it was. He restructured and revitalized the Antitrust Division, an organization of more than 800 employees with an annual budget exceeding $300 million, leading some of the most significant antitrust cases in U.S. history and advancing innovative approaches to legal policy and litigation. Prior to his government service, Jonathan was a partner and a co-chair of the antitrust practice at a leading international law firm and the founder of a boutique firm focused on antitrust enforcement and advocacy. He is also a CNBC contributor. Please join me in welcoming Jonathan Cantor.
You can exhale now. Whew, you did it. This is the fun part. The year was 1968. The world was on the brink of collapse, the brink of chaos, the brink of war from technologies powerful enough to end humanity. The war in Vietnam was raging, with no clear end in sight. The threat of nuclear war cast a shadow over daily life as superpowers built the capacity to destroy humanity. Children in elementary schools across the country practiced duck and cover drills in the case of a bombing. Leading scientists, philosophers, generals, and public leaders openly debated whether they had done the wrong thing by building technology powerful enough to end humanity. And the country was at war with itself, tearing itself apart. Martin Luther King Jr. was murdered in April. Bobby Kennedy assassinated in June. Cities burned. The country shook. For graduates that spring, the question was not simply what job they would take or where they would live, but really what kind of world were they entering, and whether the world as they knew it would survive. And then in December of that year, 1968, something extraordinary happened. 3 astronauts climbed into a capsule on top of a rocket that no human had ever flown and went to the moon. The mission was not routine, and certainly it was not safe. NASA had accelerated the mission under pressure that the space race concerned that the Soviet Union might actually get there first. And so 3 astronauts in that little capsule were asked to do something astonishing. Leave Earth, cross 250,000 miles in space, orbit the moon, and then come home. So they launched on December 21st, 1968, at the conclusion of a year that tested the country's faith in itself. And they set out to orbit the moon, and that's exactly what they did. And then, on their 4th orbit, the spacecraft came around the far side of the moon. Astronaut Bill Anders was taking photographs of the lunar surface, parts of the moon we had never seen before. That was part of his mission. And then he looked up over the gray horizon. Against the blackness of space, the Earth appeared. A blue and white marble, bright, fragile, but beautiful and peaceful. Scrambled, grabbed a camera, took a picture, and that photograph became known as Earthrise. It was shared across the world the very next day, and it became one of the most important and inspirational photographs ever taken in human history. And later, Anders said, "We came all this way to explore the moon, and the most important thing is that we discovered the Earth." Dean Martin, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates of Heinz College, thank you for the privilege of being with you today. It is an honor to be here, and especially at Heinz, built for a world where technology, policy, institution, markets, and human lives all intersect, an interdisciplinary approach that frankly the world needs now more than ever. And as we sit here, and as you sit here in 2026, the similarities to 1968 are impossible to ignore. Certainly, the Earthrise photo didn't resolve the turmoil of 1968, but it did change how we see the world. It reminded people that beneath the conflicts, the rivalries, the fear, there was still one Earth, fragile, shared, and it spoke to the beauty of humanity. In 1968, a mission conceived in fear out of the space race produced something that its planners never intended. Not just a Cold War milestone, not just an incredible technological achievement, but a moment of perspective. From far enough away, borders disappeared. Disagreements seemed inconsequential. The Earth did not look like a battlefield. It looked like a home. Fragile, shared, lonely, but a home worth protecting. The photograph did not save humanity from nuclear war. People had to do that. But that photo provided necessary perspective. That photograph reminded people that progress is not for its own sake. Not conquest, not dominance, not even reaching the moon. The point was to see more clearly what we owe each other back here on Earth. The journey to the moon transformed life on Earth as we know it. The smartphone sitting in your pocket today, hopefully with the ringer on mute, as you sit here in Pittsburgh, is filled with technology that exists because human beings decided to go to the moon. Which brings me to you, the graduates. Yes, the class of 1968 graduated into an uncertain and frightening world. And now you are graduating into your own moment of uncertainty and strife. Trust in our institutions is fraying. The international order that we've come to know and rely on is being tested, if not ripped apart. Artificial intelligence, like every truly powerful technology before it, carries both promise and danger. It could be a tool that can expand human capacity, cure disease, unlock creativity, improve government, and let us see what has always been there, but hidden. But it can also be a weapon. It can concentrate power, distort truth, displace workers, weaken institutions, create chaos, and make human judgment and the human condition seem optional precisely when it matters the most. I'm certainly not here to tell you that everything is going to be okay. Nobody knows that, but that's the point. The future is not predetermined. The future is yours. It's yours to create. You can build the technology you want to live with. You can shape the institutions that you want to trust. You can strengthen the communities that you want to belong to. You can help build the country and the world that you want to leave behind for the next generation. That is now your obligation. It is your responsibility. You didn't come to this storied institution. You didn't come to Heinz College to be spectators. You came here to be leaders. The central questions of your generation will not be answered by technology alone. They will be answered by people like you who know how to build it, govern it, use it, challenge it, finance it, and explain it. And it is up to you, to insist that the technology serves human ends, not innovation for its own sake, not optimization for its own sake, not scale or efficiency for its own sake. The country needs people who can lead with judgment, integrity, courage, and a sense of public purpose. They are looking for you, because you are the people who will enter companies, agencies, nonprofits, universities, startups, courtrooms, newsrooms, studios, laboratories, city halls, boardrooms, and so much more. The places where consequential decisions will get made. Some of those decisions will look technical, and some will look administrative. Some will even feel small, but don't be fooled. The hardest moral questions, the most important questions, often arise dressed as ordinary professional choices. I learned that lesson most clearly when I arrived at the Department of Justice in 2021. I walked into what would be the most daunting challenge of my professional career. I had the responsibility to lead an institution of more than 800 people charged with enforcing the law across a vast and changing and dynamic economy. We faced some of the most powerful companies in the world, and we had to make decisions without fear or favor. And we did it under enormous pressure: legal pressure, political pressure, institutional pressure, media pressure, my least favorite, and pressure for people who wanted us to move faster, and a whole lot of pressure from people who wanted us to move not at all. So during that time, I kept a compass on my desk. Not a beautiful antique compass, not a ceremonial object, a small, cheap, plastic compass like this, actually this very compass. I think it cost about $5. It sat in the same place on my desk during my entire tenure. People who came into my office often assumed that it was symbolic, a reminder to do the right thing. Partly, perhaps, But for me, it was more than that. It was an instrument. Consequential decisions rarely come with clarity. They arrive inside a thicket of competing pressures. There is what serves the institution, what serves the politics of the moment, what plays well in the press, what's good for a career, what's convenient, what is expedient, what is easy. But none of those were the right North Star. No, the question that I tried to ask again and again every time a situation got complicated is, what do I owe the public? What is the decision that will allow me and the institution to serve the public to the greatest extent? Not an easy question to answer, but a clarifying question. And just as a compass can't get you to your destination, it can point you in the right direction. Having the moral clarity to ask the right question can point you in the right direction. When the noise gets loud enough that you cannot hear yourself think, and it's going to happen, find your true north. Moral and mission clarity are powerful, as powerful, if not more, than the rocket that sent those astronauts to the moon. And for me, that is what the compass on my desk represented. It was my way of looking back at the Earth while the machinery of the mission pressed forward to the moon. So my advice to you, carry a compass. Real one, metaphorical one, but always have a true north. Something that brings you back to what really matters. A true north that allows you to drown out the noise when it gets too loud. A true north that points you in the right direction so that the skills that you've acquired here at Heinz College and then through your future experience will get you to your destination. Because you will face pressure to move fast when you should slow down. Pressure to stay quiet when you should speak. Pressure to optimize for a metric and forget the human being. In those moments, you will need to ask yourself a question that reveals your true north and sets you off in the right direction. Maybe your question will be, who is affected by this decision, especially people who are not in the room? Maybe it will be, are we using technology to expand human agency or to avoid human accountability? And maybe it will be, what am I willing to defend? What am I willing to fight for, even when it becomes inconvenient, even when it becomes painful? And that brings me back to Earthrise. The astronauts went to the moon, but the discovery that endured was the Earth. That mission reminds us, that picture reminds us that progress without purpose is not really progress at all. The farther we travel, the more ambitious we become, the more important it is to remember why we set out on the journey in the first place. So you are graduating at a moment when the world is changing quickly, faster than our institutions, faster than our laws, maybe even faster than our imaginations. And that, I am sure, is frightening. But the future has yet to be written. You are going to help write it in the systems you build, in the policies you design, in the companies you lead, the projects you manage, the institutions you strengthen, the stories you tell. In the moments when you decide that doing the right thing matters more than doing the easy thing. So my charge for you is simple. Go to the moon, but make sure to discover the Earth. Don't lose sight of the people on the other end of your decisions. Learn the lesson that those astronauts learned going to the moon. Don't mistake intelligence for wisdom, speed for progress, or power for purpose. When the room is loud, when the pressure is real, When the incentives point one way and your conscience points another, find your compass. Ask the question that brings you back to what matters, that gives you a true north, and then have the courage to follow it. Because the world needs you now more than ever. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for your thoughtful remarks and for being with us today. Now it is time to recognize our PhD graduates receiving their Doctor of Philosophy degrees today. Will the Doctor of Philosophy candidates please rise and come forward? Professor Amelia Haviland, the E.G. Barron Professor of Health Systems Management and Statistics and Director of the Heinz PhD program, will lead the hooding ceremony. Amelia, the podium is yours.
All right. Hold up. Here we go. Will Sagar Burvaskar please come to the stage? All right, I am pleased to present Sagar Burvaskar with a Doctor of Philosophy in Strategy, Entrepreneurship, and Technological Change. His dissertation is titled Evaluating the Impact of Platform Policy, Strategy, and Technology Innovation, AI, on Economic Outcomes. Sagar has accepted an AI expert and economist position at XAI, and will also be teaching and doing research at Boston University in the fall. Sagar will now be hooded by his advisors, Lee Brandstetter and Brian Kovac. Congratulations to Dr. Sagar Burskavar. Will Lingwei Chung please come to the stage? All right, I am pleased to present Lingwei Chung with a Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Management. Her dissertation is titled Human-Centered Evaluation of Machine Learning Applications in Public Policy. Lingwei has accepted a postdoc position at the Center for Public and Nonprofit Management at the University of Central Florida. Lingwei will now be hooded by her advisors, Brian Kovac and Holly Weiberg. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Lingwei Chung. Will Seth Chiswick please come to the stage? Yes, please. I am pleased to present Seth Chiswick with a Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Management. His dissertation is titled Essays on Barriers to Employment Among Low-Income Adults, the Role of Transportation Costs and Imperfect Information. Seth has accepted a data scientist position at the Allegheny County Department of Human Services. Seth will now be hooded by his advisors, Lee Brandstetter and Marty Gaynor. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Seth Chiswick. Will Zaid El-Kilani please come to the stage? I am pleased to present Zaid El-Kilani with a Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Management. His dissertation is titled Essays on the Economics of Medical Products. Zaid has accepted a research economist, healthcare policy, and data analysis position at the Research Triangle Institute. Zaid will now be hooded by his advisors, Marty Gaynor and Lee Brandstetter. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Zaid El-Kilani. Will Xinyu Yao please come to the stage? I am pleased to present Xinyu Yao with a Doctor of Philosophy in Information Systems and Management. Her dissertation is titled Patient Care Management with Artificial Intelligence and Optimization Approaches. Xinyu has accepted a machine learning engineer position at TikTok. Xinyu will now be hooded by her advisors, Holly Weiberg and Brian Kovac. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Xinyu Yao. This concludes the PhD hooding portion of our ceremony. Congratulations to all of our Heinz PhDs.
Thank you very much. It is now time to present awards honoring the accomplishments of some of the very special members of the Heinz College community. These awards recipients were nominated and selected by Heinz College faculty, staff, and students. The first award recognizes a PhD student who was selected by the PhD committee to receive the Suresh Khanda Memorial First Research Paper Award, named in memory of alumnus Suresh Khanda, who earned his Master's of Science in Public Policy and Management degree and his PhD at Heinz College. This year, we recognize two outstanding students, Nini Lin, who is unable to join us today, and Ji-Yu Bei, who is here with us this afternoon. Ji-Yu, please join me on stage. Nini Lin, who is not here today, is receiving this award for their paper titled Cognitive Costs in Teachers, Take-Up of EdTech, Experimental Evidence from Rural China. Ji-Yu Bei is receiving this award for their paper titled Structure Doesn't Kill Creativity, Governance and Exploratory Innovation in Open Source Incubation. Please join me in congratulating them both. Just an award and envelope. Hold on one second. Thank you. The next PhD award recognizes a PhD student who was selected by the PhD committee to receive the George T. Duncan Second Research Paper Award. This award is given in honor of Professor Emeritus George T. Duncan, who joined Carnegie Mellon's faculty in 1974 and spent his career advancing the applications of statistics in decision-making, information systems, and social accountability. Logan Crowell is the recipient of this year's award. Logan, can you please join me on stage? Logan Crowell is receiving this award for his paper, A Statistical Inference Framework for Hypothesis Generation. Congratulations, Logan. The next PhD award is the Daniel Risa Nagin Dissertation Fellowship. This fellowship awards up to 2 Heinz PhD students who are in the process of writing their dissertations to help free up their time to focus on their research. Eligible students are nominated by their advisors and selected by the PhD committee. Yi-Yun Chu, who is unable to join us today, and Jose Oros Chavarria, who is here with us this afternoon, are the recipients of this year's dissertation fellowship. Jose, please join me on stage. Yi-Yun and Jose are receiving this award for their fellowships for promising research. Please join me in congratulating them both. Now it is time to present the Barbara Jenkins Service Award. This award is presented annually in memory of Barbara Jenkins, a graduating student who has demonstrated service to the Heinz College community and made significant contributions to the quality of life for residents in the Pittsburgh region. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Emily Kern. Emily, please join me on stage. That was well-timed that I was able to take a drink, so I appreciate the applause. Emily is graduating from our Master's of Science in Public Policy and Management program today. Throughout her journey, she has consistently sought to better her community through active engagement. Whether spearheading initiatives as a CMU Transportation Club officer, interning at the Urban Development Authority, or applying analytics for complex issues to her projects with students using data for social good, and her research with CMU's Create Lab, she champions the human element in every project, ensuring people remain at the heart of the process. Emily, thank you for your service to our community. Our next honor is the Otto A. Davis Award. This award is presented annually in honor of Otto Davis, second dean of the Heinz College, to an individual who exemplifies the college's commitment to racial and social justice. This year's recipient is Anna Seen. Anna, please join me on stage. Anna is graduating from our Master's of Science in Public Policy and Management Data Analytics program today. In her advocacy efforts and leadership roles, Anna has centered her passion for peace building. She has collaborated with CMU's Wellness and Meaning Making team, Pitt and CMU's Center for Applied Research on Targeted Violence, and Heinz College's Student Experience and Engagement team to create experiences and opportunities for our community members to not only learn, but to actively participate in creating change and coming together. Anna, congratulations and thank you for your contributions to the Heinz community. Another distinguished group of honors is the Student Leadership Awards. These awards are presented to students recognized for excellent academic achievement, strong communication skills, and exceptional promise for future success. Today we are awarding the Stephen Roaring ISM Student Leadership Award, the PPM Student Leadership Award, and the CFA Joint Program Student Leadership Awards. This year's Student Leadership Awards go to Adrián de Jesus Diaz, Mburu Kugigri, Alex Ann Sharp, and Alexander Farrell. Adrián de Jesus Diaz is this year's recipient of the Stephen Roaring ISM Student Leadership Award and is graduating today from the Master's of Science in Information Security Policy and Management program. As an enthusiastic participant in the Heinz Leadership Development Club, a Heinz College admissions ambassador, and a Lattenberg student organization officer, Adrian has exemplified the initiative at the heart of this award. He is distinguished by a relentless commitment to growth, community engagement, and a proven dedication to expanding opportunities for his peers. Umburu Kuguri is this year's recipient of the PPM Student Leadership Award and is graduating today from our Masters of Science in Public Policy and Management Data Analytics program. Umburu has made an impact on our community through his intentional and intellectually stimulating leadership as the Heinz College Deliberative Discourse Fellow and officer of the Heinz Politics and Policy Club. He possesses the rare ability to moderate polarizing discussions with such warmth that even the most difficult conversations remain constructive and inclusive. And I will add, he did all this while working almost a full-time job where I saw him on almost a weekly basis because I had to go out to dinner so many times. So I appreciate seeing a friendly face every week. Alexander Sharp and Alexander Farrell are this year's recipients of the CFA Joint Program Student Leadership Award. Alexander is graduating today from our Master of Entertainment Industry Management program. Since her arrival at Heinz, Alexander has been a steadfast champion of community and peer success. Her commitment to student engagement is reflected as president of the Real Time Film Club, serving as a 2-year MEME program representative and Heinz admissions ambassador, completing the Heinz Leadership Development Program and her work with the Internship Opportunity Fund. Throughout her program, she has earned the deep trust and respect of her peers by serving as a consistent source of support, mentorship, and friendship. Alexander, we'll stop and I'll do pictures. Alexander is graduating today from our Master of Arts Management program. Alexander is a true believer in community and in the transformative power of the arts. His leadership is grounded in generosity, curiosity, and a sincere desire to create meaningful spaces for others. A wonderful example of this is how Alexander co-led an ambitious interdisciplinary artistic initiative staged at the Heinz College Rotunda, which invited students from across Heinz College to participate creatively through acting, visual art, or other forms of expression. This initiative demonstrated Alexander's ability to translate academic learning into public-facing, collaborative experience that fostered connection and dialogue across the college. His presence has been appreciated and felt across cohorts and programs, and he is widely respected as a thoughtful and inclusive peer leader. Congratulations to you all. And now for our Outstanding Teaching Assistant Awards, presented in recognition of excellent student support by a Heinz College teaching assistant. The ISM Outstanding Teaching Award goes to Avesh Rashid, and the PPM Outstanding Teaching Award goes to Zoe Baker. These awards are presented today to Avesh and Zoe for their outstanding dedication, tireless work ethic, and profound impact on student learning. These awards recognize exceptional teaching assistants who have been nominated and selected by their peers. Please join me in congratulating them both. In the previous academic year, the Heinz College inaugurated a new experiential co-curricular leadership development initiative. The Heinz Leadership Development Program is grounded in the social change model of leadership, which conceptualizes leadership as a purposeful, collaborative, and values-driven process aimed at facilitating meaningful social impact. The program was strategically designed to cultivate opportunities for critical reflection, civic engagement, and personal development as students navigate their respective leadership trajectories. The dark green honor cord from some of our graduates are wearing today is reflective of their completion of this program. Would those students please stand to be recognized? Each year, the graduating class selects a student to share reflections on their Heinz College experience and offer a few words to their peers. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's student speaker, Samiha Islam. Samiha is graduating from the Masters of Science in Public Policy and Management Data Analytics program. Originally from Rochester, New York, Samiha earned dual bachelor's degrees in Statistics and Health and Human Services from the University of Buffalo. After graduation, Samiha plans to pursue work in government or policy research, applying her training in statistics, tax policy, and public interest technology to improve resource allocation and outcomes for marginalized communities. Samiha, we're excited to hear from you, and the podium is yours.
And Jimmy's here too. First, to my family watching from home in Rochester and around the world, Ami tomake bhalobashi, I love you. And next, for the class of 2026, peace, salam, and shalom. These are 3 words that all mean peace. And I am wishing you a moment of peace for finishing a degree that was not easy, just before you set off to go start the next chapter of your life. My name is Samiha Islam, and my journey at Heinz didn't actually begin in 2024. It began 3 years ago, after the summer of my junior year of undergrad, where I came here to complete the Public Policy and International Affairs Fellowship. There, I experienced the chaos of a mini course schedule, but I also experienced the kind of mentorship that changes the trajectory of your life. People like Dr. Basma, who made sure that I knew that someone here was always looking out for me. You see, you can learn Python or read academic papers almost anywhere, but at Heinz, I felt that someone was actually committed to helping me reach the top of my field. So knowing the scale of the challenge ahead, I still came back. Everyone's path to Heinz was a little different. Some of you came here to make a better life for your families, supported by entire communities who crowdfunded your dreams. Others came here because you wanted to pivot, to reinvent yourself, to prove something to the world, or even to yourself. But what unites us is this: we pushed through. We finished our master's degree, something that only about 11% of people worldwide ever complete. This credential gives us more opportunity than almost all of the global population. And with that opportunity comes something else, something that we don't talk about enough. It's power. We now have the credentials to build cutting-edge models. We have the ability to create art and entertainment that shapes narratives, and we can optimize health systems that decide whether people receive care or not. We also have the authority to sit at the tables where decisions are made. And God willing, many of us will step into those management roles because it's literally in the name of our degrees. But here's another question that we rarely ask. At what point does opportunity become responsibility? When you become managers, that will give you the power to make decisions on behalf of people who don't have the privilege of choice at all. These decisions can have consequences. For example, women don't just become underpaid, they have managers who choose to underpay them. Racial minorities don't just get overlooked from leadership roles, they have managers who choose to exclude them. Algorithms don't just become biased, there are managers who choose to train them on flawed data. People in authority have these choices. So as we sit here at commencement and reflect upon all of the mentors, the people and support systems that have used their influence and their power to help us get to where we are today, ask yourself, how will you use the authority that you're about to have? What will you influence others to do? You might choose to uplift others, like creating media that brings diverse voices into the arts and entertainment industries. You might speak up for those in your company who have less authority than you. You might even optimize an entire system to end homelessness. But we may also perpetuate social harm, like enforcing stereotypes in arts and entertainment media, or using your authority to exploit the colleagues who depend on you. With our skills, we could even optimize the AI systems that ICE uses to deport immigrants. Systems of oppression don't just exist. They are created, they are maintained. We have seen the repercussions of standing by. We have watched these systems commit genocide in Sudan, ethnically cleanse Palestine, and massacre the innocent people in the Congo, and that's only citing a few. Silence is a decision, and managers make decisions. Toni Morrison reminds us that when you get these jobs that you have been so brilliantly trained for, just remember that your real job is that if you are free, you need to free somebody else. And if you have some power, your job is to empower somebody else. I'm coming here from the human services sector, where I've learned that we can't always dismantle the systems that we inherit, but we can always interrupt them. And I would like to share a few examples of how. When your company is about to lay off an entire division for the sake of protecting profit, you will have the opportunity to intervene. When a policymaker is acting against the best interests of their constituents, you have the power to express dissent. And let me be real, none of this is going to be easy. But if you wanted to take the easy way out, you wouldn't have come here. Inconvenience can't stop you from doing the things that you know are right. You did the most difficult thing imaginable by coming here to get your master's degree, and you did it, isolated from the communities that raised you, at 2 a.m. with an empty bank account and a looming exam the next morning. And you did it without the coffee machine. We are exactly the kind of people who were trained to make decisions in times of risk and uncertainty. We can choose transparency when silence is easier. We can choose equity when efficiency is faster. And we can choose people when policy excludes them. These choices may seem small, but they are powerful. And even if you're like me, and you don't have a job yet, and you're still figuring things out, and being a manager seems like something in the far-off, distant future, there are still choices that you can make every day. You have the power to call out a friend who is saying something racist. You can gather your friends and family to volunteer in your community at a food pantry or homeless shelter. You can choose to give your attention to stories that center the people who are harmed by the system. Because remember, your attention is the commodity that companies spend billions of dollars to compete for. Your attention can end a genocide and save lives. We are just mere minutes away from becoming Heinz College alumni. In this degree, we have had to make many difficult and often inconvenient choices, like confronting a teammate who was not doing their part of the work, or telling a client the truth even when your findings weren't what they wanted to hear. So when things are difficult, remember that inconvenience is nothing new to you. You are strong enough, you are brave enough, you have the strength to make the change. May our commitment to wielding authority with responsibility and interrupting harm wherever we may find it stand as the true measure of our success. Peace, salam, and shalom. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samiha. It is now time to recognize our graduates receiving their master's degrees. Some students are recognized as graduating with distinction, others with highest distinction. Will Randy Trezak, Interim Director for the School of Information Systems and Management, please come forward to introduce our master's students.
Will Program Director Sean Beggs and the graduates of the Masters of Information Systems Management please rise and come forward.
Raven Fisher. Jingray Zhou. Yashwen Mao. Dharmil Parimal Shah. Om Mahajan. Srushti Jagtap, highest distinction. Gatan Shwadwa, distinction. Skand Vijay, distinction. Shrikant Kartik. Santiago Bolaños Vega, highest distinction. Naeem Sadegian Persky, distinction. Aishwarya Poni, distinction. Hernur Permar, highest distinction. Akila Jagilarpudi, distinction. Akshata Singareddy, highest distinction. Aravinda Bhuvaragavan. Abhishek Venkatadri. Kumar Amartya. Varun Gandhi. Yongchi Yu, highest distinction. Yuanyi Gao, distinction. In Hong Tao. Nai Shui Young. Simeon Olawale Apanpa. Adeleye Mesok Boriwan. Obiajuru Triumph Wandioku. Brian Jadwin Tan, highest distinction. Apiv Vakil. Eve Patel. Kurtart Samir Shah. Priyal Shah. Mokadam Shambhavi. Yash Hulsukar. Dwaniel Vasani, highest distinction. Ho Qingyan, highest distinction. Ko Chun Li, highest distinction. Wen Yu Liu. Yu Fei Song. Yero Wang, highest distinction. Vaishnavi Srinivasa. Amalia Kuttin. Shane Judge. Mai Lam, highest distinction. Jigya Singh. Shreya Sansare. Arwin George. Sashri Krishnan, highest distinction. Yash Narendra Thakur, highest distinction. Arnav Kedar Joshi. Weirong Han, highest distinction. Madison Shen. Wei Tian Zhe. Shushwen Lin. Chasu Guo. Dikshita Sriraman, distinction. Harsha Durvasula. Hemant Satish, highest distinction. Meghna Nair. Vishaka Pathak. Meghna Suraj Kashyap, highest distinction. Ruben Matthew, highest distinction. Aditya Kulkarni. Bat Bayaskalan, Bat Amgalan. Lucas Oliveira, distinction. Anirudh Belwadi. Yash Samir Kyle. Nandini Samir Maharkar, distinction. Shivendra Bhosle. Shlok Kalikar, highest distinction. Sumit Wire. Sarvesh Siraj, highest distinction. Rutuja Deshpande, highest distinction. Dharmesh Vishwajit Agassi, distinction. Pushkar Saraf, distinction. Ayush Guraria. Sanjana Madhekar. Shreyas Kalasalanthan. Rohit Penty, highest distinction. Sushma Padmini Gadapalli. Vishal Chatterjee. Aryan Diora, highest distinction. Yadav Shivam. Yukta Bhartia, distinction. Radha Parekh. Ahmed Furkan. Saloni Chaturvedi. Shriya Jena, highest distinction. Akshay Vanita Satyabodha Kulkarni. Divya Sridhar. Neharika Srivastava. Arpita Prakash. Jingjie Shao. Serena Omanai. Shivam Desai. Aradhya Talan. Keshar Dinesh Waharkar. Ritik Balaram. Rohan Ghosh, distinction. Akash AJ Singh. Ashay Vinod Kumar Koradia. Paige Yu. Chu Xiao Zhao. Rian Sakara. Vaibhavi Shirkant Utgirkar. Vihan Pradeep Tyagi. Siddharth Makhija, highest distinction. Piyush Kautkar, highest distinction. Maitri Mysore Sampat Kumar. Riya Singh. Kushi Pundir. Dipsha Agarwal, distinction. Rohan Sani, highest distinction. Himansh Mulchandani. Rishabh Devgan, highest distinction. Nanika Wasan, highest distinction. Shubham Srivastav, highest distinction. Nishit Das, highest distinction. Sujana Bora. Neha Rutraraju, highest distinction. Suraksha Sadana. Sonal Patia. Kabir Kakar. Medha Sinha. Vinya Kar, Shubham Singh, Rutvik Viravalli, Sumedha Puja, Shenghua Huo, Wayan Kaswi Rochana, highest distinction.
Will the graduates of the Masters of Information Systems and Management, Business Intelligence and Data Analytics please rise and come forward?
Riley Jonganil, highest distinction. Ariana Francia Rocha. Morgan Renee Corliss. Devonte Beatty, highest distinction. Justin Elisha Gross, highest distinction. Joyce Sarasulo. Michael Sarasulo, highest distinction. Lauren Boos, distinction. Pete Muller, highest distinction. Yuezhu Lang. Cui Zijin, highest distinction. Chong Di Wang, highest distinction. Diego Bermudez Sierra, highest distinction. Rafael Cabrera Jimenez, highest distinction. Luis Felipe Hernandez Rivera, distinction. Carla Jacqueline Barahona. Alikia Roy. Mahek Kamal Bambani, distinction. Kaiser Tung, highest distinction. Shuvam Mitra, highest distinction. Jay Chatale. Gargi Shaker Mahajan, highest distinction. Lakya Reddy Rachapoli. Saki Dinesh Kanchandani. Chung Kai Tao. Yi Wen Yu. Tang Yi Tian. Yu Shen Mei. Jing Shen Li. Yun Qian Ting. Xin Teng Lo, highest distinction. Huo Yu Wu. Brian Chang, distinction. Jia Ni Dong. Kaundinya Palela. Sai Pranav Madineni. Lohit Aksha Anantala. Rhythm Dahaya. Rashika Dwaraganath. Jia Agarwal, highest distinction. Shreya Gupta, distinction. Tanisha Kimkaw. Christian Jose Valencia, distinction. Shoria Gulati. Nu Ngak Quin Ngo. Aditya Sanprati. Aditya Abe Koshrashta, distinction. Shrenya Mathur. Yash Sivram Krishnan. Sachi Shah, highest distinction. Part Kapasi, highest distinction. Shreyas Dorade, highest distinction. Ritvik Hariharan, highest distinction. Saicharan Amadi, distinction. Deepish Pudo, distinction. Prashaman Pokarel. Jonathan Brian Prasitya. Xiao Li, highest distinction. Ke Shen Chen, highest distinction. Xiao Yang Ma. Surya Raman. Abhinav Bhargav. Sweta Totakura. Kavi Sarna, distinction. Shreya Rout, highest distinction. Lisa Robin Minijus. Swapnil Hetal Kumar Panwala, highest distinction. Isla Kong, highest distinction. Ya Fan. Yu Tong Tung. Xiang Ning Lu. Xin Liu, highest distinction. Pei Chi Liu. Iceland Lee. Burgas Batara Anargya. Yuka Shimazaki. Plung Watayarisak. Sun Yong Jang, highest distinction. Shreyas Popani, distinction. Anitra Dutta, highest distinction. Dhruv Tongri, highest distinction.
Would you please join me in a round of applause for the Masters of Information Systems and Management students and the Masters of Information Systems Management, Business Intelligence, and Data Analytics students. Will the graduates of the Masters of Science in Information Security Policy and Management please rise and come forward?
Avesh Rashid. Stefan Andreev. James Vellante. Aaron Young-Yo Moon, highest distinction. Adarsh Rai, highest distinction. Sushrut Kulkarni. Eric Kumara, highest distinction. Pragya Mittal, distinction. Caitlin Jo Wilson, highest distinction. Chen Jung, highest distinction. Sharon Kuriakos. Tanner Bailiff, highest distinction. Anupam Rajiv. Davin Rajendran, highest distinction. Emda Claire Rodgers, highest distinction. Riley Aaron Wallace, distinction. Chloe Cohen, distinction. Raphael George, highest distinction. Akiro Sanagawa. Hyomin Kim. Aditi Ashok Kurutala. Yu An Tai, highest distinction. Mohini Madur. Gayatri Ranjane, highest distinction. Shivani Sunil Kale. Sukham Kumar Remapa Oblish. Chandan Vedavyas, highest distinction. Adrian de Jesus Diaz, highest distinction. Sofia Isabel Crespo Maldonado, highest distinction. Janvi Nagpal, highest distinction. Olivia Kalani Bangs, highest distinction. Merwurt Karjobainov. Rodolfo de la O. George Francis. Wen Jing Huang. Tai Ching Shen.
Great job. Thank you.
Ren Zi Yao.
Would you please join me in a round of applause for the Masters of Science in Information Security, Policy, and Management students? Will Program Director Tanvir Ahmed Sheikh and the graduates of the Masters of Science in Artificial Intelligence Systems Management please rise and come forward? You ready?
Matthew Yerkunis. Malika Natani. Lindbergh Simpson. Jason Liu. Triya Rajaram Jejukar. Jerry Chen. Caitlin Marine Moore.
Congratulations. Good job.
Muhammad Taha Zakir. Noah Alexander Hicks. Smriti Patwari. Asla Gulcher. Yuhan Ouyang. Yiying Lu. Yi Xiao Li. Han Zhihong. Xin Shu. Octavius Tan. Sai Kartik Chitamuru. Chi Huang. Fan Yang. Siru Tao. Meghna Dhruv. Michelle Zhang.
Would you please join me in a round of applause for the Masters of Science in Artificial Intelligence Systems Management students? Will Program Director David Ryle and the graduates of the Masters of Science in Information Technology please rise and come forward?
Jared Vincent Broyhill, highest distinction. Umberto Padilla, highest distinction. Gregory John Reich Jr., highest distinction. Connor Chesnesky, highest distinction. Clay Fetterman, highest distinction. Tyler Robert Wilkie, distinction. Jason Morris, highest distinction. Cole DeBarden Laban, highest distinction. Kevin Villana Serrell. Bailey Edward Knapp. Jayo Luis Rivera, highest distinction. Noria Pacheco Casanova, highest distinction. Edgar Cruz. Stephen Michael Ramirez, highest distinction. Cameron G. West. Kaylin Booker Jones.
Would you please join me in a round of applause for the Masters of Science and Information Technology students? Will Chris Goranson, Senior Director of the School of Public Policy and Management, please come forward to introduce our Master's students?
Will Program Director Daniel Green and the graduates of the Master of Entertainment Industry Management please rise and come forward?
Heath Aaron Boylstein. Jack Rooney, distinction. Ryan Lucht. Isaiah Alexander Smith. Timothy Herring, highest distinction. Natasha Pawar, highest distinction. Minna Lingo. Christine Hiju Lee, distinction. Alan Stein. Brady Nolan, distinction. Jesus Padilla Munoz. Iwa Evelyn Chen. Xiao Xiao Ren. Jinghong Gong, highest distinction. Daniel Cortez Herrera, distinction. Zijun Carey Huang. Kaiwen Zhang. Kara Ann Flannery, highest distinction. Rebecca Amanda Varela, distinction. Alex Ann Sharp. Erin Alexa Lopez Castellan. Angela Lin. Inchin Wang. Matthew Lipschitz, distinction. Helena Lent, highest distinction. Jessica Elaine Orlowski. Natalie Schmidt, highest distinction. Sydney Hassel, highest distinction. Arushi Kumar. Kripa Jen, highest distinction.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Entertainment Industry Management students. Will Program Director Jessica Bowser-Ecree and the graduates of the Master of Arts Management please rise and come forward?
Skylar Orion Baker, distinction. Raichi An. Vivian Ma, highest distinction. Tracy Lee Stum, highest distinction. Haley Smith, distinction. Jesse Marr, highest distinction. Guwen Cho, highest distinction. Wei Ninghong, distinction. Haoro Wang. Le Han Shu, highest distinction. Yuxuan Zhang, highest distinction. Jinghan Zhao. Lavender Nadua Luo. Yitian Zhang, distinction. Cole Schubert, distinction. John Alexander Farrell. Haley Wilson. Kyla Gardner. Samantha Ruth Childers, highest distinction. Teresa Rudisil. Suchi Xiang. Yao Pei. Oren Cohen, highest distinction. Jonathan Fleming. Gabriella Sarah Schwartz, distinction. David Oth. Herbert Gordon. Noah Jang, highest distinction.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Arts Management students. Will the graduates of the Master of Public Management please rise and come forward?
Drusella Garcia, highest distinction. Elizabeth Azzarello. Allison McLaughlin, highest distinction. Nicholas Hudson, highest distinction. Giselle Lucy Batances, highest distinction. Brianne Claire Smalley, highest distinction. Catherine Crompton Kinnaman. Eric Tran, highest distinction.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Public Management students. Will Program Director Rebecca Apple and the graduates of the Master of Medical Management program please rise and come forward?
Dr. Jamie Elizabeth Simmons. Dr. Ghazaleh Bigdeli. Dr. Hamid Omer Toure. Dr. Raj Adurti. Dr. Mary Ann Nick. Dr. Parikshit Thakur Hamir. Dr. Dylan Stein. Dr. Sona Bular.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Medical Management students. Will Program Director Lauren Scott and the graduates of the Master of Science in Healthcare Analytics and Information Technology please rise and come forward?
Xiaoting Cheng Distinction. Iris Lee, highest distinction. Abhigna Sahadeva, highest distinction. Mahima Bateja, distinction. David Forson, distinction. Petong Wang. Surya Priya Selvanathan, highest distinction. Anshika Shukla, distinction. Bayjaksanova Ardak Bolebyakovna, distinction. Guoyi Zhang. Feinong Liu. Joel MacLeod Achikema. Ivan Santiago Enriquez Benavides. Daniel Ira Evangelista Sevaliano, highest distinction. Nee Brown, distinction. Lucas Nguyen, highest distinction. Mohammed Moeed Ul Hassan, highest distinction. Kobe Dodson. Zihan Liu. Manraj Dhillon. Ashna Patel, highest distinction. Sohyun Park. Jonathan Hellner, distinction. Pallavi Rajan, highest distinction.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Science in Healthcare Analytics and Information Technology students. Will the graduates of the Master of Science in Public Policy and Management please rise and come forward?
Shihan Shen. Zitong Wu. Brenna Rubel. Austin Sly, distinction. Robert Lloyd, highest distinction. Brett Nyman. Cecilia Pham Tu Tin E, distinction. Nandita Kanapati, highest distinction. Janvi Shankar, highest distinction. Drishya Antos. Sean Schreckengos Jr., highest distinction. Morel Joven, distinction. Anna Rowley, highest distinction. Madeline Curtis. Michael Orsted Satahi, distinction. Megan Elizabeth Forey.
God bless America, God bless Indonesia!
Maliha Hassani. Nicole Elizabetta Sana, highest distinction. Sakina Mamadova, distinction. Ziang Chen, distinction. Ru Yang Ye. Henry Eugene Albright. Rachel Jones. Jung Jo, highest distinction. Lin Yi He. Daniela Habib. Sabrina Rodriguez. Prebam Hans Ampia. Mukesh Bastala, highest distinction. Monet Tainidra Blakey Whitby. Cooper Miller. Liam Coffey, distinction. Derek Alexander Hurst. Khalid Salah Al-Wahib. Edgardo Diaz Velasquez, distinction. Alejandro Ortiz Lopez, highest distinction. Belen Torres, highest distinction. Isabella Marie Veneris. Hannah Thiele. Alejandra Garay Sandoval. Emily Kern, highest distinction. Gabe C. Hafman. Brian Lavoie, highest distinction. Sarah Giordano, highest distinction. Ariel Zich, highest distinction. Nida Mirza, highest distinction. James Hanafi, distinction. Oliver Bauer, highest distinction.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Science in Public Policy and Management students. Will the graduates of the Master of Science in Public Policy and Management Data Analytics please rise and come forward?
Samantha Archie. Simon Corpus, distinction. Benjamin Murphy, highest distinction. Matteo Nicholas Sacamandi, highest distinction. Christopher Todd Strell. Garrett Kent, highest distinction. Chung Yi Tsai, highest distinction. Arushi Jaitley. Aiken Babu Joseph. Vashist Doshi. Farouk Masood, highest distinction. Nishan Shah, highest distinction. Shi Yu Liu. Yu Meng Sha. Hai Yu Xie. Yu Hang Zhou. Liu Fei Chen, highest distinction. O Yu Han. Tian Yi Gan. Alan Mburu Kagiri. Zoe Aseri. Favor Ojo. Nia Griffin Ulabari. Lisa Mengistu Menda. Sean Liu. Yi Chi Chen. Kanika Selapandian. Yu Xin Zheng, highest distinction. Clarice An Buxic Santos. Zhi Xuan Zhang. Jordan Gutterman. Arthur Spiru, highest distinction. Pablo Zavala Reina, highest distinction. Shri Pranavi Pamati Pati. Yi Han Huang, highest distinction. Zoe Baker, highest distinction. Kate Muncasey, highest distinction. Afifa Iqbal, highest distinction. Zhuo Yuan Yang, highest distinction. Zarina Davlietova. Samiha Islam, highest distinction. Anna John Sen, highest distinction. Anna Ringwood, highest distinction. Zhang Haoran. Abdul Hadi Qureshi.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Science in Public Policy and Management Data Analytics students. Will Program Director Marie Coleman and the graduates of the Master of Science in Public Policy and Management Washington, D.C. track please rise and come forward?
Isabella Wilhite, highest distinction. Grace Victoria Berry, highest distinction. Ayana Mai Rockwell, highest distinction. Alex Chavez. Sawyer Schutz. Yan Guan. Mittal Javeri. Olivia Schaefer, highest distinction. Jordan Simmons, distinction. Grace Castellan. Ethan Hom Lewis, distinction. Thomas Parker Williams. Zachary Allen Ziak. Matthew Brook. Grace Joy Yang, distinction.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Master of Science in Public Policy and Management Washington, D.C. track students.
Let's give another round of applause to all of our graduates. Congratulations. It is now time to present the Marsha Wade Teaching Award. This award is in memory of Marsha Wade, a former faculty member who is committed to student learning. It is awarded annually in recognition of outstanding teaching. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's recipient, Dr. Brett Ashley Crawford. Brett, please join me on stage. The Marsha Wade Teaching Award is presented each year to a Heinz College faculty member who exemplifies excellence in teaching. This year's recipient is Dr. Brett Ashley Crawford, teaching professor of arts management and faculty chair of the Master of Arts and Entertainment Management programs. Brett brings a unique blend of professional and academic experience to her work. She's a sought-after speaker across the United States and internationally on topics ranging from audience engagement to technology and the arts. Through her teaching, research, and leadership of the Arts Management and Technology Laboratory, Brett helps students understand how creativity, technology, and management come together to shape the future of arts. Brett's authenticity, humility, and dedication have made her a trusted mentor to her students and a beloved member of the Heinz College community. Congratulations, Brett, on this well-deserved recognition of your efforts. Heinz College has a tradition that the winner of the Teaching Award imparts some final words of wisdom and inspiration to the graduate, and Brett, the podium is yours.
Thank you very much, Dr. Martin. Wow, this is like winning the Oscars for teaching. And so this is really a lot. I really am so honored for this award. Teaching is a shared experience, and you come into the classroom, I'm in the classroom teaching, and we learn together. And so I share this award with you, those of you who've shared this journey with me. And you, this graduating class, you are exceptional. I am going to miss you so much. So it's been an honor to work with you in the classroom, to learn from you in the classroom, and grow with you over the last 2 years. And now you're graduating, and you're onward to life. So I have 3 ideas to impart some, I'm not going to call it wisdom, some things you might want to take away. 1, you came here to learn, and you've done it really well. But don't stop. Keep that burning, right? Curiosity is the fuel for a fulfilling life. Be curious, and I promise the world will greet you with open arms. And remember, and I know you know this, you only fail if you don't try. So try, fail, learn from it, get up and do it again, and have fun along the way. That's part of the fun. And ultimately, number 3, love your work, but do the work to live your life. Life's important things are found in the smallest moments. So, go rock this world. I know you're going to do it. But be kind to yourself and be kind to everyone around you every day. Take it on.
Thank you, Brett. Graduates, this is your moment to celebrate what you've accomplished and to look ahead with confidence. You carry with you not only what you've learned, but also the friendships you've built and the confidence you've earned. You know that your hard work yields results. The challenges ahead, and I will add the challenges behind, you are a unique generation that has come through a lot of challenges that were imposed upon you from the outside world. And I know this is at a specific time in your life where you had to deal with a lot in high school, college, and now in a master's program. And I appreciate the challenges, and hopefully Heinz College has helped you to have the confidence to be able to weather the future challenges you'll have ahead. These challenges ahead will require you to navigate complexity, to lead with integrity, and stay grounded in purpose. I'm confident you'll succeed. Congratulations on all you've accomplished. We're proud of you, and we look forward to the impact you'll have on this world. Thank you, and this concludes the end of the commencement ceremony.
Y'all are going to follow me.
Yep.
Like they did in Hamlet with the rats to the river.
Exactly.